Hello, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. So fam, I have zero makeup on right now. Look, who is she? No brows because Maybelline released this Build-A-Brow 2-in-1 brow gel and brow pen. You know how excited I am for this because, oh my god, you know how much I love the NYX brow pen. I'm like, wait, we could use more options. I'm legit excited because you know how I feel about brows too. If it wasn't for brows, my love for makeup wouldn't have grown so much because that's why I really started. But look at these brows. Look how sparse they are. They're actually not that sparse anymore because like I told you guys, I've been drinking biotin. So my brows kind of grew a little bit. They're still a little sparse. You see those sparse areas there? I need my brows to be on. So I have two shades here. The drugstore tends to run a little bit warm when it comes to like their shades. I typically use the darkest brow shade at the drugstore because on my skin tone, it gets to like a brown shade. A ver. Okay, so this is how they look. Ooh, look at this. Look how thin it is. Wow, that's super thin. You see NYX and Maybelline. Wow, this is thin. Just shake it. So this is black brown. This is dark. You know what? We'll probably use both. I don't know why I'm thinking these are pencils, but they're pens. The brow pen. I mean, deep brown. Oh yeah. So deep brown and then brown black. Is it brown black? Black brown. So far, so good. And the gel part. This is tiny. I like this. It has like a gel smell. Anytime I do my brows, I always get rid of like any product that will make them slippery just so that the gel product really sticks onto your hair. So I'm gonna grab the product. I don't know how much product is dispensed, so let's see. With gel, you always want to get all your hairs embedded like this. This way, everything is gelled the same way. Because brow gels typically dry slow, let's start brushing these up. This spool is very small. I'm not sure how it would work with someone with super thick brows. It's sturdy but small. Like I feel like you're gonna have to really get in there. It's not flimsy. What I'm doing is just brushing them up into like the side. Putting pressure so they stick down. They seem to be sticking down. Because my brows go down, they're quite stubborn. I continue to brush them up until the gel is dried. Not brush them up, but more like brush them in place. Make sure they're set. I'm gonna wait and see how they dry. If they dry like crispy or like a gel or weird. I'm gonna get some of my cellar water. Anytime you're dealing with gel, it will get a little messy. So I always like to clean up here and like at the bottom. Gonna let this dry down. The brow's looking pretty good. Now let me get a little more and just, because gel dries down, you always want to make sure like the hairs are in place before it dries. Right now I'll look and I'll be like, oh wait, I need to hurry up and go back because once it's dry, it's pretty much like not gonna move. I mean, that's the hope. I feel like this gel is movable. It's still moving. I do find that using a smaller spoolie like this as opposed to like using something longer works better because it really allows you to get into the hairs. Let's let this dry. So now that it's dry, oh, it's like gel down. Okay, use the black brown shade and I want to start like filling them in. Oh yeah, this is pigmented. And what you want to do here is kind of use the tip, this part of the pen, to really create those brow-like strokes. You can always go this way too. Do this number. It's gonna create a thicker line and a longer line. So if you want them as thin as possible, you're always going to use this. When you go here in the front, you can use this part. You can use like the tip. You know what? Because this shade is lighter, deep brown, let's have deep brown go here in the front. Oh wow, this is pigmented. Creating like the straightest, thinnest lines ever. You see? Okay. You guys, the deep brown is a little bit red. Well, it goes a little red on my, not red, like orange red on my skin tone. That does happen. That's why I was telling you I always like the darker shades. I really like this, the black brown shade. I think it is working very well. This looks nice. Looks natural too. You see? Oh my god, I forgot to mention. I always like to make my brow a little bit longer because my brow's just naturally very short. You see this before and after? Because I have big eyes, a longer brow, not too long. I used to go a little excessive, not too long, but a little bit longer. It kind of goes here, which is where I want it to be. Typically, that's where you want your brow to end, is right here where this part of your nose is, like right here. That's how it looks. It looks really good. Wow. I'm gonna clean up with some concealer. I'm gonna get this Tarte one. I was using the e.l.f. concealer. You know, I really like that one, but I have so many concealers. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy one for my brow. So I picked the Tarte one to use for my brow cleanup. I always suggest though to get a concealer that has a bit of a thicker texture because that way it doesn't get watery, especially around the brow area where you have product. The thicker consistency kind of just stays put. What you want to do is lean back, tilt your head, and you're gonna go very close underneath the brow, but you're not gonna touch the concealer with the product because then you're gonna get this gray color. You're gonna be very careful, and you're following the shape of your eyebrow. See, like this. This is also where you can make your brow thicker or thinner, depending like what you want. I really like this brush from Sephora, this 15. It looks like this. It's super tiny where you can just blend all this out. You see there's this little space here, have a little gap here. This is when I like to fill it out, and this is gonna make my brows look thicker. I think Maybelline has something here. Girl, this brow is bomb. And it's like a 2-in-1 situation where it cuts down on additional product. When you clean up the deep brown, I'm gonna get these little hairs here. Like where the concealer didn't touch. And girl, look at this. Before and after brow. Look. I like how you can see like the brow strokes and the gel down effect. Right? Ooh. So you guys know we're gonna do a wear test. What I'm gonna do is do this eyebrow, give you info about this product, play some music, chill, and I'll be back. The new Maybelline Build-A-Brow 2-in-1 Brow Pen and Sealing Gel comes in 6 shades. I have 2 shades, black brown and deep brown. It retails for $14.99 at Ulta, which is where I bought it. This is a 2-in-1 that builds real looking fuller brows. In fact, brows look so real you can't tell it's makeup. It's waterproof, sweat resistant, and smudge resistant for up to 24 hours. There's an ultra precise pen that creates hair-like strokes and clear sealing gel that locks brows in place with a non-crunchy finish. You guys, look at these brows. This is a good brow. This one's not cooperating as much, but it's okay. Ooh. I finished my makeup in 3, 2. Brows are done. Look at them. They look beautiful. I am just in disbelief. Finally, Maybelline got the brow pencil, brow gel well. I feel like in the last couple years, they've done like brow gels. The brow mascara, brow gels, tinted brows. I like them. This one I actually really like. I think it's pigmented and it makes your brows look bomb. But with these types, there is a lot more cleanup than something like this. This is very much straight to the point. Because the glue part, the gel part is clear, you don't see a lot of remnants on it. I really like this. The only caveat that I see is if you have thick, coarse brows, I'm not sure how well this can really comb through because the spoolie is tiny, very, very tiny. It's nice to get into little areas when you have hair that really needs to get combed through. Something stiffer like an actual spoolie would work best. If anything, you could add the product and then use another spoolie to spool it out if you want to use this product. This could definitely work for you, but this is just me thinking out loud. I have very sparse, fine-haired brows. I don't have a lot to comb through. The only thing is my hairs just go down, so I just have to continue to comb them to keep them up and have them glued down. By the way, this makeup look the eye look will be up soon. I don't know when. Definitely not before this video, maybe after, maybe 1 or 2 after. And I love the shade. I think this shade is beyond beautiful. I thought it was going to be too dark, but no, I like the inner corner. I mean, like the inner shade, the lighter shade that we use. Basically right now we have the majority of the black brown shade and you can see how it looks. But I was thinking I still have like a day to work with this product, so I'm gonna use the lighter shade just to give you the option in case you are in between both of these. These are available at, where are they? At Ulta. That's where I bought it. I'm sure they're gonna expand to Amazon, Walmart, Target, and all that jazz. But as a first impressions, this is a heck yes. Like, girl. And look at the before and after. When I tell you brows just make a huge difference, this is the reason why I do my brows first. I feel like they shape the face so well and they really give me a good blueprint on how I'm gonna go about my makeup that day. It is 11:30, but let's say we started at like maybe 10. No, I saw the time, it was 9:30. Let's do 9:30. Oh, my lip combo, it's kind of a mess. I mixed a bunch, but I ended up just using these two. I took it off and I'm using Maybelline in More Berry and then LA Girl chocolate lip liner. I was trying to match, but I don't know if it matches, you know? Okay, peace out. This is how the brows look. Oh my gosh. You see that pigment? Like the ink, it's not too overpowering, especially because I have sparse brows and a lot of the ink kind of just goes onto my skin because I don't have a lot of brows to kind of hide it, brow hairs. Look how natural and beautiful it looks. And does not feel crunchy. Doesn't feel like thick, like some of those glues make your brows feel. Girl. Okay, let's start the work. It is 8:40. We've had these brows on all day, but you know, I got some footage for you at around 3 o'clock, right in direct sunlight, so you can see how the brows look. And no lie, they literally look the same. Nothing's moving, nothing's budging. I like the pigment. That's what I'm really looking at. The pigment looks really, really good. It looks exactly the same. It had been maybe about 5 hours. Oh yeah, like 11 hours later, look. These things have not budged. You see my skin's a little bit oily. My skin's not as oily today because it's been kind of cold. You see that pigment? How it's still there? Literally nothing has moved. Look, sometimes like throughout the day, you know how you mess with your face or you accidentally do something will always smear a corner typically when it comes to eyebrows, but look, nothing is smeared. So freaking good. I'm so excited. This is definitely a yes. I think this is Maybelline's best pen to date. Well, not pen, more like brow product. I feel like NYX has been winning in the eyebrow game, especially at the drugstore for the last 3 or 4 years. But look at Maybelline. For me, when it comes to a good pen is making sure it's thin and making sure the colors are good. Because it's straight up ink, you can really see it on your skin tone. So it can come out too warm, it could come out gray, it could come out a color that just may not work for you. They have a good variety of shades. I have 2 of them and they both worked out so well. But as you guys know, I am going to apply this one right now, well in the future tomorrow, and show you guys just how this looks on my skin tone. We know this is a great product. Okay, jumping in, you see how red this is on my skin tone? This is very warm. It's like very cool, actually, like a cool red. I don't like. I'm gonna have to add this one. Day number 2, I wanted to show you in daylight the eyebrows. You guys saw the deep brown shade, it goes way too red on my skin tone, but when I add the black brown, it's perfect. The black brown is the shade. However, this pen is beautiful. I love it. I just love how pigmented it is. It's not too pigmented. Sometimes like the ink could just fall out of the brush and then it just could mess up your brows. No, this is amazing. I love it. Day 3 using the brows. I have no makeup on using the brow pen. Look at this. It looks very natural. By the way, I saw that it's available on Amazon. Because look at us today. Gastadas. Not today. And oh, I'm so excited. They're not like ungluing or ungelling. Yeah, these look good. If you have thick brows, let me know how it worked out. If it combs through and holds your brows, because my brows are quite stubborn. They like really come down and look, it really held them in place. So yes, I love this. Maybelline's doing the thing, This is it, fam. Let me know your thoughts. Are you planning on picking this up? It is available at Ulta. I will link it and tag it for you down below so you can check it out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.